This way, please. Well, that's it over then. You'll all feel like a drink. We've laid on quite a fair selection. We even have a fairly good vodka.
Doctor, in the rush there wasn't time for introductions. Well, let's be formal. Dr. Richter, Commander Anderson.
We're glad you made it, Doctor. Welcome to England.
Commander Anderson made all the arrangements.
I thank you, Commander. Yes.
Magda. My courier, Miss Ryek. Commander Anderson, who I was saying made all the arrangements for our escape.
I hope they went smoothly.
We have to thank you.
And the frontier?
Couldn't have been easier. Your man was waiting with a torch. Oh, and Peter.
Welcome, Peter. Glad to have you with us. Saunders.
I'll have scotch, if you don't mind.
The first in how long? Let me complete the introductions. This is Lieutenant Saunders, who also helped with the arrangements. Do please make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
Right.
Froscht.
There was a time when we thought you wouldn't make it.
So did I.
The first news we had of the others was from Vienna. It was quite a risk you took.
It was a risk from beginning to end. I had to bend all the rules. There was a case of come one, come all. I couldn't leave them behind. What happens now?
Well, you stay here. It's quite comfortable until they're cleared.
Who does the clearance?
Ryan. Know him?
Of him?
He's with the unit now. He's our interrogator. He's on his way down from London. Our rooms have been allocated. They'll want to know what the place is like. Saunders, show them all to their quarters, will you?
Yes, sir.
Ah, a new place.
No, just a new unit. Ryan and myself, with Saunders helping. Trent is in charge.
Trent. So it's like that.
He pulled out all the stops for you. Had the embassy on their toes.
Like hell they were.
You had to be got out.
But he thought I'd come alone.
Dr. Richter was the prize. Everyone's very pleased.
So they ought to be.
The papers we supplied, are they okay?
Yes. There was no trouble.
Very good. What are the others doing here?
At the last moment, the doctor insisted on coming. If I brought him, then the boy had to come too. Had to be done like that. There was no time to think. At the frontier, we only just made it. Luckily, your man was waiting. The doctor's brought a load of stuff. You should tell Trent.
You tell Ryan. He's Trent's man. What he says goes. No, there'll be no trouble. You did a grand job. How long were you out there?
4 years.
Long time.
The last 3 weeks were the longest. I didn't think I'd make it.
All in their quarters, sir? I'm quite happy about it. Mr. Ryan is here. Good morning, sir.
Any problems?
No, sir. Mr. Anderson's waiting for you.
I've never liked debriefings. They smack of the confessional. Cheers. Oh, couldn't they have left it till tomorrow? My cover was broken. God knows how. It was none of my doing. All I did was get out from under the axe.
He wants to see the others, Mike, but first he must have your story.
Mr. Ryan.
Morning. You know Brady. Mike Brady, Commander Ryan. Drink?
No, thanks. First news we had of you was yesterday from Vienna.
We were hardly in a position to send postcards.
For 3 hours, aren't
Yes, they're tired after their journey. They're in their quarters.
My courier, Miss Ryek, Dr. Richter, and a boy, Peter Nodge. The doctor's brought documents. You should send them to London.
they? No trouble at the frontier.
Well, the hairs on my neck are still stiff. I was glad to see his man standing in the right spot, making the right signals.
Yes, well, you want to get it over, get on to town. Can we get started?
Miss Reich, Mr. Brady's courier.
Commander Ryan.
How do you do? You can bring your drink.
This room, sir.
Anything else you need, sir?
Oh, thank you, Saunders. Make yourself comfortable, Mr. Brady.
Thank you.
You had quite a journey. How's Trent? Fine. Sends his congratulations to you. He wants to see you when this is over.
Do you mind if I,
No?
Do you?
No. I'm sure it won't take long. Thank you, Saunders. Now, the preliminaries. Name, Michael James Brady. James Brady?
Mm-hmm.
Age 38. Number...
307, Station J, Assignment Control Officer. I was there 4 years.
Thank you. Now, the trouble began about 5 weeks ago.
Yes.
Your cover was blown. Do you know how?
No.
Or who?
No.
When did you first learn about it?
My courier had been in touch with Dr. Richter.
Ah, yes, that's Miss Wright, isn't it? The girl I've just seen.
Yes, she'd been to see Dr. Richter and she had some notes from me. She was delivering them to my flat.
Was this usual procedure?
Yes.
What were your relations with her? She was visiting your flat.
She was a student at the university taking English. She's now employed at the university as a translator. She used our library. I helped her with English translations, and sometimes, when she had a problem, she'd come to see me. It was quite safe, and she was never called on to explain.
You met her at the library?
4 years ago. Well, she's absolutely safe. If it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't be here.
So, she was visiting your flat?
She had these documents, and she was delivering them. Now, she's a careful girl. She saw 3 members of the People's Police watching my flat. So she walked past, went into a phone box, phoned the flat. I was out. She found me and delivered the documents and warned me my flat was being watched.
Your flat was being watched?
Well, the entrance to the building was being watched. It comes to the same thing. It happens.
And?
I had another place, a safe house, for just such an emergency. She went there to see if it was clear. It was. I went there. She went back to the old flat to see if they were still watching it. They were. They kept a watch on it for 2 days. And when I didn't return, they raided it. There was no doubt they were after me.
It must be a shock to know they're onto you, waiting on the doorstep.
Yes.
For how long?
Thank you.
Sorry? Well, you wouldn't know how long they'd known about you, or how much they knew.
That's a risk you have to take. But he was trained for it. He warned everybody before he came out.
He's a friend of yours?
Yes.
Have you worked with him?
No, we trained together.
Is there always an inquiry when an operator comes back?
Oh, always. The section must know what happened before briefing a new control officer.
Or to know what went wrong?
To know if anything went wrong. But mainly to find out what happened before starting off the section again. And we all learn from our mistakes, but they may not necessarily be our mistakes. That's what Mike Brady can tell us.
Oh, you mean a mistake by Dr. Richter or his courier?
A mistake by anybody, and we sort it out now.
If they were waiting for you.
Anderson here. Oh, yes. Trent. Yes, sir. Yes, all 4 of them are here now. Ryan is with Brady at the moment. No, there don't seem to be any difficulties. I think we should be through by this evening. Yes, I'll let you know at once, sir. Goodbye. Sorry, you were saying?
I was saying that if they were waiting for him, and his flat was then raided, well, how long had he been in danger?
Well, that's not the problem, is it? Not now he's back with us. The problem is, were any of them taken by the secret police? Now, if anyone's caught by the secret police, even if they're released afterwards, they are finished. That's what we've got to find out. That, and whether anything was left behind.
What would they have found at your flat?
I had a camera and I had a code book. They were well hidden, but our People's Police are pretty thorough. There were no diaries or names or anything like that. Anyway, the fact they raided the place was enough. I was blown.
You know why?
No.
It's something we have to find out.
Yes. And no one else in the network was touched. The contacts I left behind are still safe.
How do you know?
Is this a debriefing or an interrogation?
It's a debriefing. No more.
Let me explain the setup. I was out there as control officer. I was working 3 contacts, 3 important men who wanted to be in touch with the West. If it hadn't been us, it would have been the Americans, so I worked them. One of them was Dr. Richter. The other 2 are quite safe. They can be worked again. So I don't give names.
How do you know that they're quite safe?
Ask Trent, he knows. He may give you the names, but I don't think he will. Now, only one contact was disturbed when I was blown, and that was Dr. Richter, and even he could have been left sleeping. But I think that what I did under the circumstances was right. Again, you'll have to ask Trent.
Let's go back to the watch on your flat. Until then, you had no idea that you were suspected.
None whatever.
There were 3 men watching your flat. Were there any in the flat?
There might have been. Which is usual. 2 waiting inside, you walk in. If you make a break for it, 3 more follow you up the stairs.
And all they would have found would be a camera and a code book.
And that would have been no good to them. It was a one-off pad. I was very careful.
So no names have been found. You were warned by your courier. Go on from there.
She also warned Dr. Richter, but no watch was being kept on him. And at the time, no watch was being kept on her. I was the attraction. Now, there was a chance they didn't know very much, that it was just a routine check on an alien. But I decided to stay undercover and await instructions. I sent a note to the embassy through her. They contacted London, and Trent said I should come out. Well, all this took time. And it was then Magda noticed a watch was being kept on her flat.
For you?
I'd never been there. But the secret police do get strange ideas.
How would they have found out about your courier? Something they found at your flat?
Well, hardly. It was a week later, the 11th, when they were seen watching her flat.
That's something we have to know. Somebody they'd arrested, perhaps. Gave your name. Then when you slipped the net, they went back, they put on more pressure, and they got her name.
I can't imagine who.
And now she was being watched.
Peter warned her, and she told me. She went into hiding with me. When we were just good friends, there was no time for anything else. She was keeping in touch with the embassy. They, of course, took their time. And at the same time, she was in touch with Dr. Richter.
She was?
Well, not directly, through the boy, Peter. That's where he came in.
Ah, yes, you were telling me about the setup. Dr. Richter.
He's one of their leading industrial scientists, a trusted man. Makes visits to Moscow and to the West. It was on a visit to London with a trade delegation that he first got in touch with our people. It was Trent who put me onto him.
And Miss Wright was your contact?
Yes. I only met him twice. At the very beginning, 3 years ago. After that, the girl was always the contact.
How safe was it?
It couldn't have been safer. He's an industrial scientist. He lectures at the university. She's employed by the university. He makes visits abroad. She does translations for him. They meet in the course of work.
Yes,
He has brought some important documents. You should send them to London.
I was asking you how safe it was.
And I was telling you it was solid.
Was it? You're all here. You had to make a run for it.
Yes.
They were on the watch for you, they were on the watch for the girl. But Richter was all right.
Correct.
You've only got her word for it, that your flat was being watched. All raided. And she appears to know the secret police.
Well, everybody knows them. She saw them in the street watching the flat. It is an interrogation.
We've got 3 people here. We're being asked to accept them. Richter, the boy, and the girl. I want you to talk about the girl.
Does all this belong to the house?
It's part of the estate.
The government?
Yes, I suppose the government.
Are we free to walk there?
200 acres. You're quite safe. No one will see you.
I like it.
You work for Mike Brady.
Yes. What happens to us now?
Oh, you stay here for a day or 2, and then when you're cleared up to London.
Cleared?
It's Magda, isn't it?
Magda Rajek.
Were you scared?
Yes.
Would you go back?
I'm not sure. But he would. He shouldn't have come.
You said you were scared. When?
All the time. You know it will happen, but you don't know when. It's a cold feeling. It began when I saw them watching Michael's flat. I had to walk right past him. And I had it again when Dr. Richter came with us and at the frontier.
It was you who warned us.
Well, someone had to do it. Michael must not go out. He was too valuable. Someone had to keep in touch. Peter and I. Then I had to go in hiding with Michael.
And the embassy made arrangements for you?
For Michael, not for me. The papers were only for him. And it took too long. We were waiting almost 2 weeks. It was Michael who said I must come out with him. He would take the risk. I would travel as his girlfriend.
And Dr. Richter?
Michael had instructions to give him before we left. He was a good friend. He brought documents. When the documents are missing, he is to blame. If he gives them to us, he must also come with us. It was a risk, but he's a brave old man.
But he refused to hand over these documents.
Yes.
Why?
For heaven's sake. He'd just taken them from his office at the ministry. He knew I had to leave and it was a last throw. They are important. Pass them on, have them examined.
What were his terms?
You mean in cash?
His terms to you as you waited at the van.
Well, he said he'd take them back and replace them. You'd have done the same if you were being ditched. Look, he wanted us to have them, but they'd be missing, so it meant he had to clear out as well.
He faced you with this at the van. He was taking a bit of a risk, wasn't he?
Risk? It was all a risk. Every damn bit of it was a risk. I'd had 5 weeks of it. So had he, so had the girl. The embassy took a hell of a time to come up with my papers. Have those documents examined. He's Trent's man, not mine.
Would you like a receipt?
Please.
Key, please.
Dr. Richter came with a trade mission to London. He offered his services. You've been working him over there for 3 years. Now he's here. How could we use him here?
For his brains, for his knowledge, for a search.
And his courier is conveniently here with him. And she is more his friend than yours.
You're moving in deep water.
I can swim.
With sharks like Trent, you have your guts.
Well, let's finish the story first, shall we? The boy Peter brings Richter to see you, and he turns up with these documents.
Yes.
And you decide to bring him.
And I have to bring the boy. I put them both in the back of the lorry and lock it. The girl sits in the front with me. A pretty face is useful at checkpoints.
And you drive across the frontier?
That would have been asking for it. To a town near the frontier. Anderson had arranged a contact. I had the address. It was a house with a garage. We drove in and went into the house and waited until dark. When it was dark, he took us to a quiet part of the frontier. It had been arranged by Anderson. His man was waiting on the other side. He flashed a torch, B for Brady. I flashed the recognition signal. We slipped across. He had a car waiting.
A car waiting for you?
That is correct. He drove us to Vienna. I alerted Trent, and he accepted all of us. We were flown to England.
Anything to add?
What is it you're looking for? All right.
Fine.
How's it going? Finished?
For the moment.
Oh, good timing. Saunders has organized some coffee.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Brady.
Any time.
Donald.
You wanted something?
Yeah.
In his story?
His story's all right, as far as it goes. Covers most of the points, but not all of them. It took too long to come out.
Well, Brady's orders were without conspicuous haste. He's a very experienced man. Well, he says the embassy delayed him.
They didn't. Didn't you know it? Well, you were waiting for a week. You were sweating on it. There was no news.
Yes.
I want to know more about his girlfriend and Dr. Richter. I think they're selling us something. And I'm not buying it.